gotten by here in the second. And here's Mills for three. Drills the three-pointer.
For all the strides he's made in other parts of his game, Mills remains at his heart a dead-eye three-point shooter.
To the inside. It's tipped. Here's Patton. A three-pointer, no good. The Bulls leading by 6. To the middle. Zeller passes to Valentine. No good that time.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
Patton's shot is off.
You can see how clued in the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorers.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Day's checked in. Off the inbound pass. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Mitchell's shot is good. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Anderson. Kicks it to Mills. Lobbed up there for Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Well, so wily and unpredictable on the offensive end, and obviously playing at his speed, Kyle Anderson. Appreciate the different ways he can score.
Back to Payne. Mitchell outside. Here's Jones. And he can't bank that one in. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And Day gets it to go.
And at his height, you have to like what he gives you as a shooter.
Well, when he squares up from the medium range, there's little things you could do to stop him.
Now here's Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell. No good on the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
The shot by Valentine, no good. Spurs trail by 4. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Dunleavy's checked in for the Bulls. James Harden comes in for Cameron Payne. Murray's checked in for the Spurs. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Anderson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You know, Kyle Anderson plays obviously at his pace, but he's a terrific passer that sees the floor well.
Buckets. He's checked in for the Bulls. Spurs also with the sub. McCree's checked in. Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Dunleavy. Yep, it counts. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Poked loose. Harden outside.
You got it. Come on.
That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Ozat. He can't get it to go. Excellent D that time from Jones. Buckets passes to Mitchell. There's the lob to Harden. Here's Mills. Dishes it to Murray. Now here's Mills, guarded by Harden. For 3, Murray knocks down the 3 ball. Murray's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
And while he's better known for scoring than playing the PG position in a traditional sense, Patty Mills becoming a better playmaker.
The one thing when you watch Patty Mills play, Brent, he is great at anticipating what is about to happen.
Well, it's obviously most noticeable when he's off the ball. A good sense of when to slip a screen or change pace a little bit to get some space. Very natural sense of spacing the floor and being set up for the three-point shot.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harden finds Jones. Here's Buckets. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jones has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, he plays with a bit of a sixth sense around the offensive glass. Perfect position for the easy tip in.
Passes to Day. Out left to the wing. Here's McCree, defended by Dunleavy, kept alive. It's deflected, and he recovers it, and he gets it back. And a look now at the breakdown between three-point and two-point shots attempted here tonight for Chicago. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Mitchell kicks to Dunleavy. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Boston Celtics.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team's going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And the three ball is good.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Murray. The three ball. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
On the wing, Harden. Left side, Jones. Harden against Murray. Pass to Buckets. Rocket 6. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 9 points for Buckets.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the three-point line or you risk getting burned.
Here's McCree. He's got 11. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And Patty's just so aggressive out there on the floor and forces the defense's hand, constantly looking to get either contact or get himself to the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Anderson comes in for Jones. And it's Little General in for Donovan Mitchell. And the basket by Harden.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
A moment now to see the stats for Little Jimmy. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Ball's knocked loose. Mills with the steal. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Dunleavy. To the inside. Buckets. The three. Another three for Chicago.
It's foolish leaving anyone that wide open from outside the arc. The D has got to be better.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Chicago. The Spurs also with the sub. Barnett's checked in. Mills looking it over. Stolen by Harden. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. Harden outside. Tipped away. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. They get it again. And Hayward with the block. Here's Harden. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In fourth, the Spurs.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded close. Barnett, no good.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation because the matchups right now just not favorable.
Spurs trail by 11. Can they get it? That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Hayward from outside. Here's Anderson, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's the kind of guy who does things that breaks the backs of their opponents because they're about wanting it more than the other guy you're up against.
So it's the Spurs now after the Bulls pick up 2. Mills passes to Markkanen. It's good. Markkanen's got 10 points in the game.
Hey, look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Osman. Again, the Spurs good for 2. .115 left in the first half. Here's Little General, covered by Mills. Knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Drills it from outside. 10 points for him.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 9 points. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Pass to Mills. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
Barnett covering. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Spurs now. Spurs trail by 7.
If they can just hold this now for the last shot.
Right, no need to give the ball back here. Run the clock down, be patient, and run a decent play.
Tipped away. He's got a clear path. Here's Payne, and Payne swings it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Well, terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Chicago was looking great right away. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. They did not slow down much, as by the end of the quarter they were still up 11. Then in a hard-fought second quarter, they more than held their own, increasing their advantage to finish up 9 at the break. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago. A time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
The Bulls leading by 9. Hayward out there with Anderson. And then it's Little General. Then there's Irving. And it's buckets in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Little General. At the top of the key, Hayward. And there's the pass to Wolf. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Little General's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Bulls. Osman, the pass to Barnett. Back to Osman, and he dunks it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here is Irving. Here's Wolf. McCree with the rebound.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range. And we know he could drill that from there, even with defenders closing in.
Here's Little General. He kicks it to Irving. Passes to Buckets. Here's Little General. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to McCree. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
And nicely done. Running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Pass to Markkanen. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Nailed from three-point land.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The pass to McCree. He dishes it to Markkanen. Now here's Hayward. Here's buckets. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
And taking a look at some numbers for buckets. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 15 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Tries from 16, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 13-point game. Here's Barnett. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Wolf passes to Buckets. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And we'll get a look here where the shots have been coming from for him.
When it rains, it pours. These threes aren't easy. I mean, he's draining them from all over. Quite often, there's a hand in his face or a defender closing out right at him. But every time he's looked as cool as ever and found the bottom of the net.
Here's Little General. 14 points for him. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Chicago. Zeller, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Gordon Hayward. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Anderson, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Here's Little General. He's covered by Murray. To the inside. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Always tough to work the closer you get to the basket. Nice job of finding an angle on the pass there.
Kicks it to Anderson. It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Dunleavy's checked in for buckets, and Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Little General. The Bulls leading by 10. Irving dishes to Zeller. Irving with it. He's got 12. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shot clock at 5. Kept alive. Zeller. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
And again, no good by Chicago.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Gets it down to single digits. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Valentine. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Back to Valentine. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Valentine's got his second basket of the night. Spurs trail by 9. Stolen by Mitchell. Outside Irving. Drains the three-pointer. Irving's got 15.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now he's just lighting him up.
Patton kicks to Anderson. Inside.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Tipped away. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. Murray for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
On the wing, Irving. He kicks it to Zeller. Pass to Osman. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game. The Bulls leading by 5. Irving finds Dunleavy. Back to Irving. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
Murray, the pass to Anderson. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, Anderson really likes to pull up from just about anywhere. We're used to seeing it behind the three-point line, but he can step inside.
Mitchell kicks to Zeller. In the corner, Irving with it. Over Murray. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And you watch Kyle Henderson out there. They call him slow-mo for how he moves on the court. Just one of those jack-of-all-trades type of players on offense, and wasn't known for his defense, but has put in a lot of work to improve in that area.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
Pass to Murray. To the paint. Here's Patton. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And with Anderson, the defense has been a focus for him the last few seasons.
And even though Anderson doesn't get up and down the floor fast, he still has quick hands and feet. Is being asked to guard some of the top forwards in the league for this team and wants players to try and shoot over him so he can use his length. Considers it a win if his assignment takes a jumper and doesn't get around it.
Chicago making some changes. Jones checked in for Zeller. Harden comes in for Dunleavy. And it's Payne in for Mitchell. The Bulls leading by 7. Now Valentine. The baseline jumper goes down. Valentine's got 4 points this quarter.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
To the middle. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Valentine's got 9 points.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Murray. He's got 11. Pass to Anderson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, a structured, all-around strong game from Kyle Anderson. He's really smart and heady and a tough cover, so you'll wonder how much further he can improve his game.
Spurs making a switch here. Days checked in. Now here's Valentine. 9 points in the game so far. And the jam by Valentine.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Yeah, scratching my head trying to remember the last time that they missed. They're on an absolute tear.
Murray against Harden. Back to Anderson. Over to the wing. Mills, that's a two-pointer. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Bulls. Here's Valentine.
And let's check out the numbers for Jones, how he performed last season. He was around 7 points a game last year. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And I like it when stars do exactly that. It's not just about scoring 50 or 40 or 30. It's about making plays consistently.
It's stolen by Jones. Launches a three. The shot misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
In a tough game for the guys around him, mainly because his shot's been hit and miss.
Harden's shot is good.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
And Murray with the second chance points. Murray's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Harden. He's got 12. Here's Payne. A three-pointer, no good.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
Here's Valentine following the three-pointer by San Antonio. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jones, no luck.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins.
Offensive rebound. Here's Valentine. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, the D did their job there. Excellent contest to alter the close ranger.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Chicago Bulls. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Spurs trail by 12. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Barnett, and it's Mills in at the point.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Here's Payne. Buckets. Barnett covering, and finished off by Anderson.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's McCree. And here's Markkanen. And there's the pass to Mills. Launches it. Rebound by the Bulls. Anderson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. From 17 feet out. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's McCree. Misses the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got 23 points.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Truer words never spoken. Breakdown on the perimeter, D, and the communication severely lacking there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Little General, he's checked in for James Harden. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Spurs. The Bulls leading by 17. Here's Payne inside. Hayward. And it goes down 2 points. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And Mills kicks to Osman. Feeds it to Markkanen. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Got a piece of it. Passes it to Buckets. Here's McCree. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Good on the three-point shot.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Do you see a lot of player tampering right now in the NBA?
Well, how do you define it, Kevin?
Well, if a player wants to go out and recruit other players that may be under contract with another team.
I see that a lot then, Kevin. I mean, it happens all the time. Players talking about what are you thinking about doing, and about, wow, don't you think this would be great if we could get together on the floor in 2021? Let's try to.
But management doing it is a completely different end.
Management cannot do it, although some teams have walked that tightrope a little bit to the point where they've fallen off in recent years. But the idea of players not ever talking to one another about the potential of being together.
Come on, right?
It's always happening.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Buckets. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Spurs trail by 18. Here's Mills. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
No doubt. His success converting around the rim is largely due to the one thing he does better than most, and that is fly.
And the Spurs with possession. Following the three-point basket by Chicago, and Little General gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And stolen by Payne.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away. Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
Launches a 3. McCree's shot is good.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
The Bulls leading by 16. Pass to Wolf. Shoots over Mills. Puts it up from 7. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Pass to Barnett. Back to Mills. And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, he's a serious catch-and-shoot threat really every time down the floor. Mills has to be accounted for by the defense.
The pass to Wolf. And the shot goes in. Little General's got 4 this quarter.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, tonight his pinpoint accuracy has been impressive.
Here's McCree. Now the dish to Markkanen. Here's Barnett. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
You can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. I'd like to see his guys step up a little more.
Here's Little General, covered by Mills. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and again it's San Antonio with a 3. Here's Payne. Passes it to Buckets. Down low.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Markkanen from outside makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Pass to Buckets. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
Mills passes to McCree. Back to Mills. Over Hayward. Hayward with some nice D. Chicago leading by 14. Payne gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, the defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and one more. It'll be hitting the showers.
Murray's checked in for Patty Mills. Got that one up quick. 23 points for Little General.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Well, that's the attack mindset with which they entered the game with, and I wouldn't expect them to let up now.
Here's Osman. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We love the sneakers these players wear. Now so many different styles. A lot of different signature shoes out there.
I'm not really a sneakerhead myself, Kevin. I didn't really fall down that rabbit hole, but I know some guys in the league, and we've seen photos of their closets at home filled with
hundreds.
Not hundreds. I've seen guys pushing thousands of pairs of shoes. Now that is dedication.
Worth a lot of money.
No doubt about it. And some of the guys, Kevin, don those specialty sneakers in big-time games. And the one guy that comes to mind for me is P.J. Tucker. Lots of play from P.J. Tucker about some of the things that he strapped on last year during the finals.
Here's Payne after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen with the fadeaway. And it's Barnett with the rebound.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
Here's Payne following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And there's the pass to Wolf. Back to Payne. To the middle. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
No good from outside.
And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there.
Chicago leading by 17. A three from Anderson. McCree with the rebound. McCree's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murray, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And finished off by Anderson.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, buckets getting it done today.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Wizard.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Inside, here's Osman. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Chicago leading by 17. Pass to Payne. Hayward up top. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Payne can't hit.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
Markkanen kicks to Osman. Spurs working the ball around now. Murray dishes to Markkanen. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 25 points for Lauri Markkanen.
And staying aggressive on offense. Markkanen's always looking to score the basketball. This guy has really become a refined scorer.
Here's Little General, and he banks in the layup. Little General's got 16 here in the second half.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch, and then he just used his size as his advantage on the layup.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
James Harden, he's checked in for Little General. Murray, the pass to Barnett. Here's McCree. He's covered by Anderson. To the inside. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. He gets it in there. Markkanen's got 27.
And the shooting mechanics that Markkanen has are just phenomenal. His form, the release point, everything, it looks good every time it leaves his hands.
Down low.
That's good passing down low. He's good at working the ball deep into the post.
The Bulls leading by 12. To the paint. Another steal. From deep. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Osman. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Buckets passes to Harden, launches it, and it's Osman with the rebound. Osman's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bulls.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Wizards.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 22 is their biggest lead. Harden outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
And yes, it's good.
And finally hitting their stride. This is the run they needed earlier.
Well, easier to do once the game is on ice, as your opponent sometimes has a tendency to relax.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. James Harden.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017. Won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
So he gets them both. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Murray kicks to Anderson. Back to Murray. Left side Anderson. And it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. With Kyrie Irving, it's early in the season, so what's the most important thing to getting off on the right foot?
Great days of practice, honestly, and being prepared. Always communicating and trusting each other. That's going to be the biggest word for us this year is trust. Like I said, consistency and trust.
We will see. It's a long season if you can get that done, Kyrie. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Thanks, Joe.